Last week, we asked if you would vote against an elected official specifically because of their stance on gun control laws. 80% of you said you absolutely would. May end up being a big election issue over the next 14 months or so. And as always, we thank you for sharing. But let's make no mistake here. The 2020 presidential election process will, in the end, be made a referendum on Donald Trump and whether you like him or you don't. But as we show you polling on this, keep in mind something that tripped up a lot of political watchers in 2016. A lot of President Trump's most ardent supporters aren't the type of folks who answer the phone when a pollster calls. So take this latest Quinnipiac poll as you will, but it does show how close things have the potential to be here. They had the president's approval rating in Texas down to 45%. And when asked, 48% told them they would definitely not vote for his re-election in 2020. Music to the ears of Democratic candidates. Quinnipiac found that Joe Biden remained the favorite of Texas Dems before Thursday night's debate, which had all top 10 candidates jockeying for position in Houston. And KMAC's Steffi Lee was there.
Hi, Brian. Yeah, both Beto O'Rourke and Julian Castro did not hesitate to double down on issues that Texans are facing, like the racial divide, immigration, and the gun control debate. Now, these issues are personal for these Texans, especially with the recent mass shootings here in the Lone Star State.
Hell yes, we're going to take your AR-15, your AK-47. We're not going to allow it to be used against our fellow Americans anymore.
One of the boldest statements of the evening from former Congressman Beto O'Rourke on gun buybacks.
Those surviving family members who've lost somebody who are asking me and anybody who will listen, why have we not taken action so far and why do we still allow this to happen in our country?
At one point, former Housing and Urban Development Secretary Julian Castro attacked former Vice President Joe Biden on how the Barack Obama administration handled immigration issues.
And every time somebody questions part of the administration that we were both part of, he says, well, that was the president. I mean, he wants to take credit for Obama's work, but not have to answer to any questions.
With Texas as ground zero for this topic, Castro says it's not only about changing the rhetoric.
You know, it's going to take a president that actually treats people with respect instead of cruelty.
Healthcare took up a significant portion of the debate. That's what they started with on Thursday evening. You know, some of these candidates agree on a Medicare for all policy, but what that looks like down the road in terms of costs, with immediate costs and future costs, is still unclear, and that's what some candidates are disagreeing upon. In Houston, for KMAC's Talking Points, I'm Steffi Lee.